everyone. Welcome to the show. In this week's episode, I have another outstanding sports person joining me. This time, 18-year-old midfielder Malia Ramdhanny. Of course, she is based in Brookhaven College in the US, and from time to time, she will pop in to represent us proudly as one of our Spice Princesses. Here's my interview with Malia Ramdhanny, all about football or soccer on and off the field. Enjoy.
Hey everyone, I'm Kirani James, and you're watching Lexan TV, where it's all about life.
My name is Malia Ramdhanny. I am 13 years old and I attend Westmoreland Secondary School. Playing football keeps you active and fit. The running will help with your cardio. You will increase stamina, speed while training for football, and it keeps you very healthy, especially when you get older, that you don't want to have too many health problems. It keeps your mind sharp because you always need to be thinking quickly on your feet, just making really quick decisions, especially during a game, just as to what you're going to do, what you're going to do next, what just happened, and how you can impact on the game.
Welcome back to this week's episode on Lexan TV. And for the past couple of weeks, I have been doing some pretty awesome features on athletes and sportsmen, but not sportswomen. So guess what? Joining me today, as I mentioned in the intro, I have Malia Ramdhanny joining me on the show today. And of course, for those of you who have no idea who she is, let's just say her name is synonymous with football. Or now she's based in the US, they'll call it soccer. In the Caribbean, we say football. But anyway, she's here with you today, and I want to say a warm welcome to Lexan TV. Malia, how are you today? How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having me.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Your mom was one of my early guests, right?
I do remember that. I think we did some yoga a while back on the show.
Yes.
Yes.
It's such a pleasure to have you here. And you've grown so much. I've known you, seen you from photos. Yay, hi. So
Yes.
This is truly an exciting opportunity for me to get to chat with you about what you love to do. And that's not but the sport of football, of soccer. And we're going to talk about your journey from beginning to not even halfway, because we know this journey has just started. So before we get into all that's been happening for you on the field, off the field, firstly, how has college life been for you? How's it going?
It's been great. I go to a small college, so it's very quiet, but it's nice. It's a good environment, and I really enjoy it so far.
Excellent. And the pandemic, how's that been for you? I mean, thank goodness you can go out and kick a ball here or there and just free up a little bit, right? Has it been tough for you?
It has, yeah. For our first season, that's when the pandemic started. So there was talk of the season being canceled, and then we had to try and fight for it back. So there was a lot of up and downs, but in the end, luckily, we got our season, and it was exciting. So
It was. And you know what? I was going to bring this up later on, but heck, let's bring it up now. So your team, your team just won a major championship. Tell us about it. Your college team, right?
Yes. So we won the National Junior College Athletic Association D3 National Championship.
Nice. Congratulations. So what did your teammates, what did you do, after winning the title? You celebrated, you went out, you had drinks, pizza. What happened?
Yeah, we celebrated, we got our trophies, took lots of pictures with all the trophies, and then it was a more quiet evening, but we went to dinner, and I think we were all just tired and happy at what we just accomplished. So yeah, it was a good time.
That's excellent. So I'm curious to find out, and this is one of the main reasons I have you here. How old were you when you were first introduced to the game of
Um,
football?
I believe I was about 4 years old when I first played football. And then I stopped for a while and I got back into it at around 8, 9 years old.
Oh.
Yeah.
And who introduced you? And I said game of football, I meant the sport, forgive me. And who introduced you to it? Was it something that you just wanted to do? Was it just a matter of some sort of extracurricular activity? Or even at that tender age, did you feel something special for it?
I think that when I was 4, I just did it because my friends were doing it. But once I got back into it, I just really enjoyed playing and I knew that I wanted to continue with it.
Yeah. And look at you now, because you're what? You're 18 right now, correct?
Correct. Yes.
Yes. So take us through, because I know you would have attended the Westmoreland Secondary School, junior and secondary school here in Grenada.
Yes.
Take us through the journey, transitioning from leaving Grenada and traveling to college. What has that been, what has that journey been like for you? And was it difficult for you to get settled into the team?
Yeah, it was definitely difficult at first, being completely new to the school, the club, everything. The coaches were different. The style of play was different. So that was something I had to get used to. And I think it was a lot more demanding and I wasn't expecting that. So it was fun at the same time, a lot of hard work and just all around enjoyable. I can't say it was a bad experience. It was trialing, but it was a good one in the end.
Definitely where you want it to be. Yeah. Because you love it.
Yes.
You love it. You love it. How's the balancing act for you? And how many more years do you have to go before you finish college education?
So I'm currently a sophomore in college. So traditionally I would have 2 more years, but because of my major, I might have 3 more years. And my major is engineering. And yeah, it's just a matter of keeping everything in check and
Yes.
making sure you know when you have to do something, when you have it to do it by, and just keeping track of everything has really helped. Keeping a planner has worked for me, especially because I also work, so I have to find time for practice, school, homework, and work. So it gets a lot sometimes, but keeping organized has really helped me get through it.
That's excellent. Welcome to the world of being an adult. Just having to balance everything. It
Yeah.
really is a lot. It is a
It's-
lot, but I think once you fine tune and you get the rhythm,
yeah,
you're good to go. You're good
yeah,
to go. That's
I agree.
excellent. Opportunities, getting to play for Grenada, Team Grenada, representing Grenada. How's that experience been for you? I know it's been a couple, games in the past, and I know it's a great team, young team, but what has the experience been like for you, Malia?
The experience has always been just amazing. Getting to play for your country, no matter what the end result is always just a dream. And I love it every time. I enjoy flying down to play in other countries. I enjoy coming to Grenada to play. It's definitely been hard. We want to get some wins on the table soon, but I firmly believe we could have gotten a result this past September when we went to Curacao, and we just got unlucky with COVID, and we just have to turn around and try and do it again in February.
Yeah. And then they're going to start preparations for that pretty soon, I'm sure. But you just got to keep pushing. You just got to keep pushing. Now, you're a midfielder.
Yes.
Right. So for folks, and even though I grew up in a family that played football professionally,
Yeah.
I wish, but some folks may wonder, okay, what's midfielder? We think midfielder is the person who's right there, kind of like a netballer, because I did netball. So I know the netballer with the center, you're pretty much, you cover a lot of grounds, right? So
Yes.
tell us about your position. How challenging is it being a midfielder?
I would say it's one of the more challenging positions because there's a term that you just use to describe midfielders, which is called their box-to-box players, which means they have to run from the opponent's box to your box, back and forth all game long, because you're that engine of the team. You're what drives the attack. You help the defense. Everything. Most captains are midfielders because they're the ones who can ground the team and give instructions and just help organize the team and get them through it, get them through the games.
Hey, listen, I don't know about you, but it sounds like you have to be pretty awesome when it comes to endurance. It's a lot. Me running from here to there, my living room, I'm like, oh. But you having to run the entire field. And I noticed that, I noticed your number. I'm not sure if the number sticks, but I noticed your number for the Grenada team is 10. Hey, now. Because I got a shout out. My uncle who used to play professional ball for Grenada as well, Kennedy Metcalf. His number was 10, and because he was this big Maradona fan, and you had Pele, you had all the greats with number 10. Is there a story behind you having number 10, or it's just a random thing?
I can't lie, my number is actually 12.
That's what I'm saying, because the number is your number 10 for just Team Grenada.
Yes. So
we'll take that. We like that.
Yeah.
And
yes, my number originally is 12. I haven't actually worn that number in quite a few years, just gotten unlucky with the numbers, but I'm not complaining. Number 10 is a good one.
Hey, look, I just had to throw that in there, with all the greats and all that stuff. I had to throw that in there. Plans for the future. By extension, I know you're playing for your college team now, but clearly, I'm sure you have your eyes set on getting selected for an international club.
Yeah, I'm just trying to take it one step at a time. I'm not so sure about how that'll all play out yet, but I'm trying to get through my college, do the best I can right now, and see where it takes me.
Absolutely. Hey, you never know who's watching, right?
True. Yeah.
You never know. Let's talk about your support system, your family, your friends. I mentioned earlier that I know your mom and your dad very well. I've interviewed your dad as well as what they would call a soccer dad kind of thing on another show, and it warms my heart when parents get out there and support. So let's talk about the support system at home and some of your friends here in Grenada who most likely reach out to you all the time and say, "Go, Malia, go!"
Yeah, I've been very lucky to have a sturdy support system throughout all my years playing, or just in general. My parents have always had my back. My friends are always there to support me. I remember in 2016 when we played Haiti in the U17 CONCACAF World Cup qualifier, and my whole class came to watch me play, and I didn't even play, but they all came out to watch me, and that just made everything better that day. So it was, it's always been a good support system.
Excellent. So no interview talking about football would be complete, and interviewing a footballer, of course, would be complete without asking if you're ever, were you, or if you're still inspired by, let's say, a male and female great football player.
Yeah.
Who would they be?
So, off the top of my head, I think of 4 players that they inspire me. They're my favorite players currently. So 2 of the female ones are Sydney Leroux and Katarina Macario. Sydney Leroux plays for the Orlando Pride, and Katarina, she used to play for Stanford which is the top program in the country. And she went on to be recruited for Lyon in France, which is one of the best clubs in France for the women's right now. So yeah, they're two of my idols and I really look up to them. And then on the male side, I enjoy watching the Premier League. I'm an Arsenal fan.
Of course.
And two players that I really enjoy watching right now are two of the younger players, Declan Rice and Phil Foden. They both play for England. Declan Rice plays for West Ham and Phil Foden plays for Man. They're just crushing it right now.
They're just crushing it right now. I can see you.
Yeah, they're just doing it right now.
Obviously, I mean, if you had to travel anywhere in the world to, to experience, let's say, World Cup football, World Cup soccer, if you had to choose a location, where would you love to be right now?
I think it would have to be Brazil.
Yay!
Yeah. They know how to suffer over there.
Good answer. Good answer.
Yeah.
Excellent. That's excellent. Malia, I am so happy. This was a really nice connection. I know you're spending time. It's Thanksgiving right now. And I know you're spending time with your family. And again, I just want to say thank you for making time for me. Thank you for making time for the Lexan TV page followers and fans, just to share your story. And of course, I just want to say, hey, Chani Joseph, I got her. She's here. So thank you so very much. All the best with your future endeavors, with school and everything else.
Thank you.
And happy holidays. I know it's a little early to say it, but enjoy the rest of the year.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. This was lovely.
You're welcome. Most welcome. So take good care. All the best.
Thank you. You too.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Introducing Color by Sissons. 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 Color by Sissons.
Hello everyone, I'm Lexan Fletcher and welcome to Lexan TV. Lexan TV is the platform for series such as We Cookin',
I like to cook the curry.
Life Champion.
This is a career. This is not just about storytelling.
It is a true passion.
Keep doing what you love to do.
I have never chased after money.
You want to leave this world having made a contribution.
I'm so happy that you decided to join me on this journey, and I want to say a special welcome also to our WPG10 family. Remember to check out our YouTube channel, our Instagram page, click like, click share, and of course on YouTube, subscribe today. Thank you so much for stopping by, and of course stay tuned for lots more content right here on Lexan TV, where it's all about life. Welcome back. I hope you've enjoyed my conversation with Malia Ramdhanny, and of course, if you did, don't forget to leave a comment below. Thank you so much for tuning in every Sunday. And I just thought this would be the perfect time to let you know that we're getting closer to the end of this cycle for our broadcast. So we're going to be taking a break for the month of December, but not there. For the entire month of December, every week, we're going to give away something truly special to you, a special Lexan TV fan or follower. So you want to stay tuned to all the platforms, our YouTube platform, our Instagram platform, for our trivia questions. We've got some great folks coming on board to treat you really special. And I just want to say hearty thank you again for supporting this platform from the get-go. Until then, take good care. And remember, Lexan TV, it's where it's all about life. Take good care and have a fantastic weekend. Bye-bye.